Hello and welcome to the first ever Yoku Yaps video. And I hope if you clicked on this video, you found the right type of content for you. This is the first ever video that I have made in all and blah 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 of eternity. And I really hope that this reaches the right people and, people that likes this kind of content, such as me will find this and think, oh, this is nice, I will listen to this and wait until he releases more. And I really try to make good content for people to listen to. My mic isn't the best. I'm planning on upgrading that. I'm really sorry for that. And I just yap on this channel. That's like all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna yap and you're just gonna watch and, listen to the gameplay. No, not listen to the gameplay. You're gonna watch the gameplay and, listen to me talk and yap about, life, whatever, school, fuck ass tests, and, stuff like that. Lessons, teachers, dreams, my interests, and like Lego stuff maybe, because I'm really into that. But I really love it. So I do not want to keep on yapping about what this is gonna be. It's already been a minute and 40, so I'm going to start talking about what I'm actually here to talk about. So for starters, we can start off with my weird ass dream that I had last night, and it was just so weird. I don't know what to make of it. It's a lucid dream, but it's really not. I moved into a new house with my family, and apparently everybody in this town, including our family, got powers. I just know this because I could show off my powers in the dream without my, family just blah blah blah. Why did you show your powers, Yoku? Why? Go kill yourself. Cause, not like that really, but in most dreams that I have to hide the fact that I do have mystical abilities in the dreams that I do. So this was like really weird for me because I had to kind of not hide them, which is weird, so I didn't really know what to do with it. So actually what happened was we moved in, like I said, and we had like powers also, like I said, and been yapping about this for 3 minutes. And what I did with those powers was really weird. I kind of goofed off, but how I found out like I had the specific powers that I did was that my mom said, "Oh yeah, this is your power. I know it because I gave birth to you, so I could feel it all the way from birth. You're the stomach." And I was like, "Okay, so what? Why are we in a sewer?" And she said, "Oh no, your power needs sewers to work. You can control the water, but you can also throw tentacle monsters and summon them on command. You can also control them," which I thought was like the most fun thing ever. So once I risked them up, my mom said, "Tell them to telepathically to open a way for us to get out of here. That wasn't the way we came." And then like they made a pathway, like hundreds of them, because the sewer was really big under our new house, and I really don't get why. And the water was glowing green. But then they laid out so we could like walk on them. It was really fleshy and weird. I still remember the feeling. Terrible, really. And once I walked, and we eventually came to a staircase, not of the tentacle monsters, but just a normal staircase. And once we walked up there, we somehow came out of our sink. I don't really know how that worked. We just came out of our sink. And after that, she said, good, now we know your powers. I thought it was gonna be some rituals, some encounter type shit, but really it wasn't that. It was like more of a normal thing, I guess. I guess everybody had powers in this stream. And then for like an hour straight in dream time, I guess, probably like 5 hours in real life, I walked and I just fucked with people, like teachers that I hated, like people that had been mean to me in the past, and I just threw tentacle monsters and water at them. Mostly sewage water because, it's dirty and it works the best. I don't know why I decided to just throw sewage water at my friends too. It was like really, really weird, but I did that, and it was all cool. But then I like started to continue, and then me and my dad went jogging for some weird reason, and when we were jogging, we met a couple of his childhood friends. And when we met his childhood friends, he wanted to invite them over for like coffee and tea or like fika. I'm Swedish, so fika is a really normal thing, because fika is fika. I say it with such a weird accent because everybody else does it, and so why shouldn't I? And then after the fika, I started to we went outside to show off our powers because it was a very normal thing, and we want to know each other's powers. And because of this, we had to go outside, and for some reason, his childhood friends, kids that were about my age, brown hair they had, was really weird because they started being mean to me and say, haha, your powers didn't work, you suck. And then I told them no, they do really work. Why won't you listen to me? They work. And then they started laughing and looking at me really, really weird. And then I focused, went into some, I don't know, kung fu type of shit. And then I, took, a tentacle monster, came out of one of the air vents, and then I said, look, there's my tentacle monster. And I thought it was really weird because this specific tentacle monster had red eyes, and then, no, one red eye. They only have one eye. They're just a tentacle. I haven't explained that yet. So, yeah. So it was really weird because now it came out in one red eye, and I was scared. And then everything became red, and everybody started panicking because I guess it was red for everybody else too, and not just me. And they really, really started to freak out, including me. But then we started looking around for what maybe it could come from, or if there's something there. And then we looked up on the roof, and there turned out to be a killer clown there. I have no idea why. It was something really weird. It looked like something straight out of a scribble drawing, which I found so weird. But it was super scary because this dream was hyper realistic, and I didn't know what to make of it. This dream was it was whack. So once I finally mustered up the courage to say something, I couldn't speak. I physically couldn't speak. And then it just kind of cut to, the ending of a cutscene. You know how that looks in games? And a little face cam came up on the top left corner. And can you guess who that was? Markiplier. So I have no idea why Markiplier was playing me in a game. It was this was apparently a game, I think. I don't really know what to make of it. It's now a video game. First I had powers, then was video. My dreams are like, they are messy. But I just roll with it because it's fun. And I understand it because it's me, you know. And this is like especially weird because this specific like dream, it was really weird and funky, a lot more than my other dreams. I haven't watched any Markiplier, which makes this extra weird. But then he just started grabbing things out of my belly like a character, and it looked really weird, AI kind of. And once he had like he put them on a car that was there, a red car, looked very much like something straight out of Roblox Piggy. And he put all of the parts on, and then he like the clown finally jumped down from his spot on the roof, and what do you say? He started chasing Markiplier or me. I don't know who I am really at this point, so that's like really weird. But I'm guessing I'm Markiplier, so I'm just gonna call myself Markiplier in this stream. And Markiplier drove over the clown, and it fell down, but it didn't disappear. It just fell down and it was laying there and was just looking at him. I think it was like sad, kind of. His scribbles on his face went from red and like furious to like blue and kind of like a light blue, and then you could hear like slight sobbing. Then he drove away and came to some type of forest with a, how do you say this in the right way, dead kind of part, you know, where like from the part where Dash runs from the Omni Droid in The Incredibles. Kind of like that it was. And once he like, how do I say this, got out of the car, he started to save the children, I think. I have no idea. One of my friends was there, and he saved them by hitting them in an axe, and I do not know why. Then he like hit himself with the axe, and yeah, this dream was just really, really funky. And that's unfortunately all the time that I have for this episode of Yapping Yap. I call this series. So, bye.